What's up, brother fam? Welcome back to a brand new whip review. I am here at Audi Chapel, and today I have with me the 2024 Audi Q3. So in this video, I'm gonna tell you my top 5 favorite things about this car. So if you're new to this channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button right now so you don't miss out on any other video that I'll post in the future, and also enjoy the other reviews that I already have on the channel. And now, without further ado, let's get in the review. I am Ceezy and you're in my world. Let's ride. Number 1, so I love the overall design of this car, and starting with the front, one thing I love about the lights is the DRL or daytime running light, how they make the shape of it, looking like an arrow. And also this one looks like a reverse Nike swoosh. I just love how they made this. And also this panel is pretty cool as well, even though it doesn't have any extra functionality, but I just love the fact that they have it on the bumper. It's very cool. So now, one thing I'm going to say about this car, you can get fooled by the side profile of it. It looks like a very short SUV. It would be like maybe it doesn't have enough space in it, but once you get inside it, you're going to get the reality of it. You're going to see that you get fooled by the outside of it. But it's very cool. So you can see all the body lines going from the front all the way to the back. They're not bold. They're very sharp. There's nothing bold about Audis. Everything is very well drawn. You can see the lines on the cars. And one extra piece of functionality you have here is this roof rack. So you can pretty much place racks on top of the car. So if you need extra storage, if you need to carry bikes, skis, whatever you want to carry on top of the car. So this is perfect right here. All right, so great dimensions, great design. So I just love how they make the Q3. And also, if you want to see another cooler version of this one, check out the RS Q3. Number 2. I love the engine of this car, and the reason for that is because you have great fuel efficiency. So the combination of performance and fuel efficiency is great on this car. So this car comes with 228 horsepower with 251 pound-feet of torque. So that's good power, but the fuel efficiency is 23 miles per gallon in the city and also 29 on the highway. So now, when you're driving this car, since it's a 2-liter i4 engine, so you have the ability to pretty much save more fuel when you're just cruising on longer drive on the highway. So you can get up to like 35 miles per gallon in the car for sure, depending on how you're driving it. If you're left-footed, you might be able to get away with 30, but if you're just driving normally, then you can get up to 35, that's for sure. And I can guarantee that because I've owned 3 Audis and I can tell you that for sure. Those engines are great. Number 3, so I love the climate control in this car. So here you have all the buttons here. It's very convenient. So a lot of drivers love them, including me, due to the fact that it's so easy to use them. So compared to a Q8 that has 2 screens, so one for the MMI, one for the climate control, that would be at the bottom here. So when I'm driving, I would have to be reaching and actually look at where I'm touching. But the buttons, what makes them so useful in the car is that you know where the button is. For example, here I have 3 buttons. So two zones, so to change the temperatures, and in the middle I have the fan speed button. So if I'm driving, I can just keep my head straight and just reach right here. Then I have the button. I can just raise the temperature, not the temperature, but I can raise the fan speed or lower it depending if I'm cold or not. And also I can do the same for the temperature. I can just raise it and lower it depending if I'm cold, whatever. All right, so this is so convenient to have the buttons instead of the touchscreen. The touchscreen it's useful as well. It's functional, it's user friendly, but when I'm talking about driving and distraction, this one is less distracting than the touchscreen. So I'm with all the drivers that think this is beneficial, and I think Audi knows it too, because they brought those buttons back in a car such as the e-tron GT. They brought it back in the Q4 e-tron. They have it in the S3, A3, RS3. So this is perfect right here. Number 4, so the practicality in the Q3 is on a different level. So as I was mentioning before, from the outside you might see it's a short SUV, and you might be wondering if there's enough space in the car, but well, don't worry about it at all. So this car, I am 5'11", close to 6. So look at how much knee room I have here, and leg room is not a concern at all because I can just slide my foot underneath the seat in front of me. And on top of it, they have those crease in the seat in front of you just to let your knee fit in case it's close to you. But right now it's not even close to reaching that. So look at all that knee room and headroom. I don't even need to talk about it because this car is so tall, man. I don't even need to talk about that. It's so comfortable at the back, so much space, and on top of it, you can slide the seat forward and back. Man, what else do you need on the car? What else? You can fold the seats. Man, this seat right here to the right, it moves independently, but those two, the middle and the left one, they move together. So that's the only difference right there. But other than that, you have all the comfort. And on top of it, what makes the car even more practical is the space that you have at the back with the hatchback. So it's this car, it's a must-have if you need like something that is very useful, very practical. I definitely recommend this car. Number 5. So one thing that is so important to me, I cannot stress this out. One thing that's so important to me, and also I think it matters to a lot of drivers. I'm not the only one, I know that for sure. So one thing that matters so much for me is the sound system in the car. And I think this is a key element to the driving experience as well, because when you're driving, people just love to jam to their music, sing along with their passengers or anything like that. Even when you're alone, it's just so therapeutic to have your music sounding good in your ears. So to me, the sound system is critical in the car. And I cannot say how many cars I passed when I was car shopping because they didn't have like the Bose or the Bang & Olufsen sound system in the car. So for me, it's a deal breaker. So this car has the Sonos sound system with 3D sound effect. So other system that Audi has is Bose. They also have the B&O or Bang & Olufsen sound system, which is the top tier. So they all have the 3D sound effect in the car, and it's due to the fact that you have so many speakers placed in great location in the car. For example, here I have one here, one right there. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So there's 7 speakers to the front alone. So you can imagine the sound that's gonna surround you. You're gonna be surrounded by amazing goodness in the car. So that's gonna be part or key part of the driving experience in the car, that's for sure. And I know a lot of people will agree with that. So Audi does a great job with their speakers, and with the 3D sound effect, you're gonna get concert-like sound inside the car. So you can take my word for that. So that's totally one thing that I cannot live without. I love music, and I know a lot of people love music, so you need the best quality, and you have it here. Alright, Rider fam, thank you so much for watching this review about the 2024 Audi Q3. Big shout out to Audi Western Chapel and Juan for giving us this car today so we could discuss about it. Alright, so now if you find any value add in this video, feel free to give it a big thumbs up, and also subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any other video that I'll post in the future. And now, until we meet again, let's keep riding.